should we start putting more blame on Jimmy Lindsey and the defensive line for not being able to stop the run? I get how often they're out there, but hey, I guess if you want to not be out there as long, don't let your opponent go 7 for 14 on third down. I mean, again, I'm not trying to like rain all the blame and put all the blame on the defense, but I feel like, Alex, in this game, they had, I don't want to say as much because, again, 4 turnovers offensively. You cut those out, you win. But they should share some of the blame, in my opinion. And it's not a one-game sample size. Outside of Florida, you haven't been able to stop the run all season. And to me, that doesn't make sense when you look at the players you've got on that side of the ball.
No, I agree. I mean,
let me put it this way, too. You got bullied in the second half at times. I mean, you got bullied up front.
Oh, I think you really just drill it down to they get the ball back with 4.5 minutes left, and they basically get 6 yards every single carry. And, we put them in a second and 14 situation, and the next play they get 11. And it's like, if you know they're going to run the ball, like that's hard to justify. Like, I mean, listen, tip of the cap to Missouri's running back, because to your point, he's an animal. But at the same time, like, what's coming. Like, you've got to find something there to stop it and not just let them run the clock out with 4.5 minutes left.
Yeah.
Not whether that justifies somebody being terminated at the end of the year, I doubt it. But that was like, to me, that was almost harder to watch than our offense was, like, because it's just like, no matter what happens here, like, we got this life back. And, to the defense's credit, they got a turnover there to get that life back. But, with 4.5 minutes left, you've got to be able to make a stop.
Yeah, again, and I'm not calling for Jimmy Lindsey to be fired or anything like that, but it's just been kind of maddening, I guess, over the last couple of years. I don't know if it's, and I'd love to hear your take, I guess. The Gamecocks, are they undersized, you think, up front defensively? Is it a lack at the linebacker position? Is it the lack of the linebacker position? Because I definitely think that's been a position that's hurt us the last couple of seasons, but something's got to change. Again, offenses are hard to stop. I understand that, but the more football changes, the more it stays the same, man, that the team that can run the football and stop the run, that's normally the one that's going to get the job done.
Well, for sure. And I don't know, and we've been talking about this all season too. I don't know that it's necessarily, I think it's a lack of depth more than anything else. I mean, I think your front line is fine, but you can't leave your front line in there for 4 straight quarters. So I think once if you exhaust them in the early part of the game, that's just kind of where you're going to get to.